Alright, let's get going, everyone. So I just realized that I do not have any videos quite done, so I need at least to have one in the hopper, because I liked being able to put out those 5 videos yesterday. So let's do that, and we'll keep moving on everything else. I don't know why I can't pull this down and not have that show. Interesting. All right. First, let's get this going. Schema. All right. Tables. Artist. Album. Customer table. So what would be a good example? Because you want to be on the lookout for duplicate data. Let's see. Thank you everyone for joining today. Hope everyone's doing well. A little bit behind. Well, just out of sorts, really. Invoice number. Track ID, and quantity. Invoice ID. Here's a perfect example of let's look at invoice line. Title, album. Actually, yeah, here's a great one. Album, we'll look at artist ID. All right. Select star. Actually, here. Artist ID. Yeah, from album. Select star. Not that. Star from album, and then we run. Bingo. So let's go title, and artist ID. Let's run that. Bingo. I want you to look at something. Count. There are 347 albums. All right. But now watch this. Distinct. Nope. Let's go back. Artist ID. Artist ID. There are distinct, not disconnect. Distinct. Why aren't I seeing how many rows there are? $204. All right, let's get rid of the distinct. Understanding what the data is showing. So 300 There it is. There it is. 347. Let me make sure you can see that. Nope, I'm blocking it. Move this over here. 347, right here. Then when I add distinct, it goes down to 204. That's how. Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to knock this out. Does that look bad? It feels like it looks bad. Apply cell changes. Interesting. Okay. I think I can just do this from here, because now I want to show you something interesting. And there's more to this. But when I run this, I get no changes. So the way that this works is it's a very powerful tool, but you need to make sure you understand exactly how it's working. Because you go, I want to have distinctness, but it's a row distinct. So the more information that I add, the more it changes it to a unique row. All right, yeah, that's what I want to talk about. But now when I change this to artist ID, I now have a very distinct number of artists. Now, why don't these coincide? Well, working and playing with this data, you see that it diverges here, and we skip a lot of IDs. Oh, interesting. And it jumps from 24 to 27, and then we just arbitrarily keep making numbers. All right. All right. Let's. $300. All right. Let's see, how does this look? Let's get rid of that dot. Okay. Pull that over. There we are. And all right, where's that? Okay, good, that's over there. Let's see if I can knock this out and edit it and upload it in the next 14 minutes. Okay. No, I got dots. We got all sorts of stuff. Let's see if I can. So this is, I've got to have a video to go in the morning. Cannot edit. That's not bad. All right. Max, stop. All right, let's see this. You can barely see that. All right. Max. No. All right. All right, let's see if we can do this. Yeah, this doesn't look too bad. All right. Hi, this is Sam. So, all right. When you start working with database tables, you're going to run across duplicate information. And there's going to be all sorts of scenarios. But I just want to show you the keyword that you're going to need to begin to use. So, all right. We're working with our album table right here. And then we're going to run this. And it has... All right. Oh, wait a second. Let's do a dry run. All right. Dealing with duplicates. Dealing with I don't need that. I don't think that's going to look that great. All right. Understanding the distinct, keyword distinct. There we go. Understand, yeah, that's not handling duplicates. That's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about what it does, because there's near duplicates, because you can have duplicate information but timestamps, which they won't be duplicate, but they'll appear to be multiple records, and you're going to deal with plenty of those. So let's see. Yeah, understanding the distinct keyword. Understanding the keyword distinct. There we go. Understanding the keyword distinct. That's what we're going to call it. And we're going to be a little bit off. All right, let's go ahead and knock it out. Hi, I'm Sam. Understanding the distinct keyword. All right, so we're looking right here at the table album. And we're just going to run this and pull in everything from it. And it has an album ID, the title of the album, and the artist ID. Now I want to show you, this has 347 rows in this table. So I'm going to add a distinct keyword to this. And I'm going to rerun this, but nothing's going to change. Sorry, let me start over. Hey, are you still here?
Yeah.
What time are you leaving?
As soon as I can. Why?
Okay, just I was just waiting because I'm trying to do a LinkedIn video too. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I'll have to be out.
no, you're good. Can you make sure you close the garage door for me?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Hi, I'm Sam. Understanding the distinct keyword. All right, so what we're going to look at right here is the album table, and I'm pulling in all the records, and as you can see, it has 347 rows. I want to add the distinct keyword, so I'm going to get rid of duplicates. All right, so there are no duplicates here, but I want to draw something to your attention. I have multiple artist IDs. So what is actually happening? So here's an important understanding of what distinct does. It is going to have a unique row. Nothing is changing here because I have so many. Nothing's going to change here because I have multiple columns. Now, if I only include the artist ID, now watch what happens. So I go from 347 down to 204 rows. So understanding what the data is, what it represents, and understanding what the rows. So as I add rows to this distinct command, this distinct syntax, what it does is you will have a unique row for the columns that you associate. All right, make sure you follow for more. All right, let's hurry up and get this recorded or edited. And then, so I got to do 6 videos today. Gee whiz. All right, hope everybody's doing well. And then I need to look at some software engineering questions because there's a little bit of a long shot, but I may have somebody pulling a string to get me an interview, but I have no idea. Software engineering seems a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'm also telling myself the data analyst role was way outside of my comfort zone too. So, and like I said, we learned the other day. Hi, I'm Sam. understanding the distinct key. That looks so red and splotchy, but that's just my awesome skin. All right, let me unmute this. At everyone, I'm live. And let's jack this up to 8.0. Hi, I'm let's do this. And I want to add, all right, where did I put that? I want to copy. There's the sequel. Yeah. And edit. How long is that? Fit. I keep forgetting about that. Whoa. Okay. It's like 2/100ths of a second. I think that's long enough. Hi, I'm Sam. Mark. Cut. Hi, I'm Sam. Understanding the distinct keyword. I'm Sam. Understanding the How funny would it be as I'm doing all this stuff for data engineering and I end up becoming a software engineer? Understanding the distinct keyword. All right, so what we're going to look. Facebook is going bananas today. I couldn't even tell you. Alexa, set a 20-minute timer. All right, so just a bunch of. What we're going to look at right here is the bunch of filler words. Ugh. I'm sure you all have noticed the filler words. What we're going to look at right here is the album table. The album table, and I'm pulling in all the records, and as you can see, it has 347 rows. I'm going to add the distinct keyword. I think we just had a new member. Thank you for joining. Oh, wow. We're up to 341. Let me finish this editing of this, and then we can... Hey, Jan, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I didn't see that chat. I'm over here trying to knock this out. Trying to... Keyword. Add good content to LinkedIn. 47 rows. I want to add the distinct keyword. So I'm going to get rid of duplicates. All right. So there are no duplicates here, but keyword. All right. I hope everyone's doing well today. So I'm going to get rid of duplicates. I overuse so many times. Does that count? So many times? Alright. I want to add the distinct keyword. I'm going to get rid of duplicates. I'm not going to make the top of the hour. We'll do half past. We'll do half past today. We'll at least get 5 videos. The distinct keyword. I'm going to get rid of duplicates. All right. So there are no duplicates here, but I want to draw something to your attention. Mark. Who's that? Whoa. Oh, I already marked it. My son, he's gonna take a class. Keyword. I'm gonna get rid of duplicates. All right. So there are no duplicates here, but I want to draw something to your attention. Data analytics. I have multiple artist IDs. So what is actually multiple? I have. Look at all these little weird gaps that I do this all the time on YouTube that I don't cut it out. Cut. Let's see. I have multiple artist IDs. Look at that. So what is actually happening? So here's an important actually happening. So here's a get rid of this. Here's an important understanding of what distinct does. Actually happening. Here's an important understanding of what oops. Select. Okay. Here's an important understanding of what distinct does. It is going to have a unique row. I know people do not like saying unique row because there's a unique keyword for so there's distinct and unique. Unique is you use as you're creating the table, saying that you cannot have duplicate information. Hang on one second. And I wonder if this stuff got put up. Hang on one second, everybody. I've got to work on my new green screen. It was a Christmas present. Alright, I'm coming back. It didn't get eaten this morning. But Jan, I hope you're doing well. I think you were working on a certification. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you for jumping on and saying hey. I appreciate it. Coloring for this, I don't want you guys to get creeped out, but I'm trying to get the. Oh, you can't see this. Let me shrink this down. There we are. I don't like sitting this low. Okay. Nothing is changing. unique row. Nothing is. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Unique row. Nothing is changing here because I have so many. Nothing's going to change here because I have unique row. Nothing is changing here because I have. Okay, that's duplicate. Nothing's going to change here because I have multiple. Okay, so this comes all the way to here. So this is trash, clear selected marker. Come to here, cut. Unique row. Nothing's going to change here because I have multiple columns. Now, if I only include the artist ID, now watch what happens. So I go from 347 down to 204 rows. I go from 347, mark. Yeah. So I go from 347 down to 204 rows. So what this, understanding what the data is, what it represents, and understanding what the rows. So as I add rows, 204 rows. Got to get rid of all these and let's see. Cut. Delete. Mark. Cut. Delete. Mark. Cut. Okay, let's listen to this. 7 down to 200. Sorry, Jan. I've been too lazy to work. I get it. Hey, that's kind of been a theme that we've been talking about here about getting going. 7 down to 204 rows. So what this, understanding what the data is, what it represents, and understanding what the rows. So as I add rows to this distinct command, that's supposed to be columns. As I add columns, as I add rows to this distinct command, this distinct syntax, what it does is you will have a unique row for the columns that you associate. All right, I'm going to have to do another. This distinct rows. So as I add rows to what the rows. So as I add and understanding what the rows. So as I add rows to this. Okay. Let me get this. Did this yesterday. As I add rows to this. Cut. Mark. Oh man. No. Oh man. Okay. Good. So I have to redo this audio. adding it there. That's not where I want it. Okay. Let's just get this cut out. There. And I gotta separate this. Unlink. Delete. I add column to this. I add column. Oh, I gotta turn this down. Let's delete this. Got that turned down because it was picking up on the monitor. What it represents and understanding what the rows. So as I add rows to this. No. It's supposed to be columns. Did it again. Understanding what the rows. So as I add understanding what the data is, what it represents, and understanding what the rows. So as I add columns to this, understanding what the rows. So as I add columns, 8 point. There we go. As I add columns, let's get this up to 12. Add columns. Cut. Add. Cut. Cut. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Whoa. Whoa. Excuse me. I add columns to this. That's awful editing. The rows. So as I add columns to this, this mark, cut, add columns to this. This distinct command, this distinct syntax, what it does is mark. Sorry everyone for being so choppy today and all over the place. But yeah, I guess I'm getting very anxious about a job. Syntax, what it does is I got a bunch of cool people around me and struggle with why do I deserve it? Why are they? Syntax, what it does is you will have a unique row for the columns that you associate. There we go. I like that. You associate. Mark. All right. Make sure you follow for more. Cut. Bingo, bango, bongo. Okay. What do I call this? Understanding. Hi, I'm Sam. Understanding the distinct keyword. Understanding distinct. We'll just call this distinct. Alright. While we're waiting on this to edit, how bad does that look? Do this. Do that. Do this. Distinct. Close this. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't even look at the... I have a humidifier working right now, overtime, trying to put some humidity in the air. Hang on a second. Trying to bother a kid. I do have to say that applying for so many jobs and not keeping up with so many jobs, it's almost like an adventure of when you get rejected. Then it's like, hey, did I really apply to that job? Where before I was like, oh, I need to track and... Hi, I'm Sam. Understanding the distinct keyword. What we're going to look at right here is the album table. Okay, sorry. Copy this. Copy that. We'll wait till 1:30. And then we'll upload that to LinkedIn. So there's a slim chance that I might get an interview. So we're going to be looking at software engineering questions. Interview questions. Python. Probably going to do a lot of Python. Because it's a full stack job. And I do hear people make fun about that. It's like a full stack job. Why don't you just have, let's see. Oh, hang on a second. Let me go add water to my boiling pot. Alexa, stop. Yep, almost boiled off. Alright, I'm back. Oh, hang on. Alexa, set a 30-minute timer. Alright. Here I come. Alright. I did not get much sleep last night. One, it was freezing here, but two, I could not wind down last night because of texting and phone conversations and HR people who, I don't know. That's the thing that I keep hearing about is once you get a community and you know people, Oh, and you work really hard. So this is going to be, if I get this job, well, I don't even care if I get this job. I do. But if this interview really comes through, this will be the most interesting connection that I've had. This would be from jiu-jitsu. This would be me getting to know somebody, me working really hard with them hearing that I don't have a job, and he likes, he's a biz ops, biz dev, so it behooves him to build relationships with up-and-coming companies for business relationships. So he's like, I said, I was kind of like, why are you doing this? He's like, because if I can help them build these companies, then they'll be better companies for me to sell to later. And I was like, oh my, I just don't even think like that. I mean, there are people walking around who are just flat out geniuses. So he's cultivating these businesses that he needs to sell to later. Yeah, it's just really interesting. I would never, ever, ever have thought like this. All right, so look, we need to get, that one's done. So I made that, edited that. Now I just need to upload that. So we need to make, what does everybody think? Can you ever see that? I may go grab another drink, even though I'm trying to get rid of my belly fat. I love sugar so much. Skittles and Dr. Pepper are my Satan. They are my. I love sugar so much. I didn't know I had a sugar problem, but I do. Does this look? How bad does that? I don't see. That's all I see is that blue. I don't know. Is it distracting? All right. What's the next one I want to make? I think I like this marker because then I can keep up with it. I don't have to track too much. You have more control. Have all artists sold tracks. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's see. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back here. Be completely prepared if it goes well. Ooh, that lighting is awful. You're only as good as the extra that you do. Don't be lazy. Could we have done it better? A great learner asks a good question. Don't turn a success into a failure with unrealistic goals or plans. All right. Practice. Practical practice. That's one I don't think I've ever heard anybody say. All right. Be completely prepared for if it goes well. Similarities between technical and learning jiu-jitsu. Yeah. I think that's being a good learner. All right. Let's focus on some SQL today, and we'll see. We'll see what we'll see. Sorry, I'm off screen. Any comments? Any questions? Let's see something. Hang on. TV. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I meant to type. Not there. Oh, the boot camp started last night. So if you're interested, Let me see. So if you're interested in the boot camp that I'm signing up for, it's Data Expert IO, and haven't really missed much. A startup kind of mixture. Me that was a meet and greet and lecture, but it was more course layout, syllabus, and then last night was the first lab, but it was still really, really intro, so you'd be able to watch and catch up. So it's only about 3 hours that you're behind, but Zach that is teaching it, best practices, but not just best practices, really the inner workings of and huge experience with vast data pipelines and with large companies with huge data sets. Netflix, Airbnb, just constantly tracking. I mean, think about members coming to look at websites, searches, scheduling bookings. My brain is just going through, because I was dealing with scan data. I thought that was bad, but that's a box that's going down a conveyor system. I could only imagine tracking a human interaction. And sorry, I'm looking at this post. Data engineering skill sets, programming, cloud, DevOps, computer science, I disagree with. Data management, 100% agree with. Data legacy, 100% agree with. DevOps, well, I guess that was my experience at Walmart. All right, let's get this uploaded, because it's basically time. Close that. Bring this, not that one. Close that one. And yeah, let's bring this over. Not that one either. Oh my God, Sam. Okay. How many of these do I have to have open? There we are. Distinct. Add a thumbnail. Okay. Did I actually check this and make sure that I didn't look like a buffoon? This is completely I'm getting really sloppy. Hi, I'm Sam. Understanding the distinct keyword. What we're going to look at right here is the album table, and I'm pulling in all the records, and as you can see, it has 347 rows. I'm going to add the distinct keyword. I'm going to get rid of duplicates. All right, so there are no duplicates here, but I want to draw something to your attention. I have multiple artist IDs. So what is actually happening? Here's an important understanding of what distinct does. It is going to have a unique row. Nothing's going to change here because I have multiple columns. Now, if I only include the artist ID, now watch what happens. So I go from 347 down to 204 rows. So understanding what the data is, what it represents, and understanding what the rows. So as I add columns to this distinct command, this distinct syntax, what it does is you will have a unique row. Should have added another column, but that was it. Did that seem very noticeable in when I said columns? All right, let me hit add and next. Understanding the distinct keyword in SQL. SQL data engineering. Okay, boom, boom, boom. That's done. All right, so I need at least another one here in a minute, because I've been putting these up every 2 hours, because I've got to get some traction and get people. Because if I can get people to look at my resume, they're like, wow, but I'm not even making it through the automated process. So, all right, this is now uploaded. All right, cool. All right, what do I want to do? Have all artists? That's a good question. Insert statement. We got to get close to this. Improving your confidence. Well, I'm actually no, I'm not. I was like, wow, I'm almost to the end of this. Ask good questions. What you're going to spend your time on. Your mistakes and others' mistakes. What can you control? Control what you can control. Oh, yeah. What can you control? Syntax order. The task, the ask, the project. Yeah, let's change that to project. Actually, I want to bring this up. I want to bring this up here. Let's do this one. This is a good one to talk about. Control what you can control. What can you control? Control what you can control. Let's see, what if can I make this fit? There we go. There we go. Control what you can control. Let's get this going. Let's see. Slideshow. Yeah, this will be a good one. And we'll do some more. Boom. 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 There we are. Ooh, let's cancel this. I need to check something out. Back over here. Give me a second. Whoa. And I might go grab I want to say your attitude. That may strike a nerve with everybody, but you can. Can I bring this up here? Ooh. Attitude, gratitude. All right, screw it. I'm going to do it. What do you guys think? What does everybody think? Yay, nay? Should I have that in the video? And hang on, I need to get an image from chat GPT. What are we thinking? Yay or nay? Oh, well, we have some more folks jumping in here. Can I get some like buttons smashed for me? We can control the syntax. We can control the order of operations. We can control debugging and edge cases. Debugging and testing edge cases, and we can protect against over-engineering. And the biggest part of all is we can control our attitude. Oh, that's going to be edgy. What did I do? That's giving me creeps. But you know what? I don't care anymore. There's a guy I used to work with. He had a song. He goes, "You don't care, so I don't care, and he won't care, so she won't care." You don't care. And there, because that was when we were back at the warehouse. Oh my God. That's a shout out to Derek. He would never see this channel, but he taught me a lot. He was older than me. He was one of the few that was older than me, and really wise guy. He didn't think he was, but he was. He helped me grow up a lot, and he said I helped him with stuff too. I don't know if I did. All right. I need a image about controlling what you can control. I need an image about controlling what you can control. Let's see what old ChatGPT throws out here. Well, that's taking it a minute. It's longer than normal. Oh, perfect. I love it. This is exactly it. Oh, I think everybody's going to love this. Yeah. What? Look at this video. Look at this image. Not there. Here. And I do love this about PowerPoint. Paste. Look at that. Person standing in. Where's the middle? Woo! I love it. Okay. All right. What does everybody think? Control what you can control. You can control your attitude. Attitude and gratitude. Yeah. Attitude and gratitude. Let's change that. Is that gratitude? I feel like that might be. Because then there we go. Because that sounds. Yeah. That softens it just ever so slightly. All right. Let me go grab my my drink that I don't need to be having right now. Be right back. don't care, so I don't care, and he won't care, so she won't care. You don't care, so nobody cares. I'll put them in and you pull them out. And I can't remember and I think there was a bunch of swearing after that. All right. Yeah, I used to work with a bunch of foul mouths. Try to keep it. Yeah. So I don't know if LinkedIn is going to be like YouTube, where when I love a video, nobody likes it. And then when I'm not sure about a video, everybody likes it. All right. Your post grew 1,200% compared to the previous day. So this is the 8th. 140. There we go. 92. Yep. Slowly gaining traction. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Get my stupid blueness out of the way. Need to get shirts with turtlenecks, or I need to wear a dickie. Ooh, that's what I need to do. I need to get a dickie. So just throw that on. And we're going to start here. Yeah, look at that. I love it. Okay, let me go to there. Here. There. Shrink. Slideshow. Custom slide. Shrink over to here. Boom. 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 Alright. I look completely different on this screen. It feels completely different. Alright. Alright, so... Hi, I'm Sam. What? That's supposed to feed in. All right. We got work to do. That's supposed to... Oh. I drew this up from the bottom. And we had not added any animation. Add animation. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. All right. Let's try this again. There we go. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. Yes. All right. Hate that doesn't do that. That needs to be fixed. That's a bug. Not that. This. Green screen. Green screen. All right, let's start over. Okay. Camera off. Record. Hi, I'm Sam. Control what you can control. So as you're working on these projects, you're going to have so many variables. All right. So focus on what you can control. You can control the syntax that you're using. You can control the order of operations that you want to have these happen. You have complete control over that. And if you do these two, and when you get ahead of it and you plan ahead and you handle those two, you can get ahead of debugging and really make sure you're planning for edge cases while guarding against over-engineering. But here is the most important part of all of this. You can control your attitude and your gratitude for being able to work on the project. So there we go. Make sure we follow for more. Ooh, that felt a little stingy. Oh boy. That may, I don't know. That felt a little cancely. Am I out of that? Okay, there it is. That felt a little cancely. All right. Where's the rest of? No. There we go. Close that. Back to there. And boom shakalaka. All right. Any questions so far? We got a lot of cool people bouncing in and out. All right, made that. Need to edit it. Oh, that. And then what you can't control: quality of the data, the project. Ask good questions, debugging cases, over-engineering, being a good technical partner. All right. All right, let's do this. Let's see. I want to check something. Any questions of anything that I've talked about here? Because you all get an inside look behind the curtain, as they say. I just heard an interesting perspective, and I think that's what the movie that just came out with, based upon the Broadway show, that if you look at the Wizard of Oz through a different perspective, the quote unquote good witch, if you see what all she accomplished, was actually the villain. Now, I don't know if that's intended that way, but perspective, that is, or outcome. Let's just think about outcome. That's a great way. So if you really think about that, it's like intentions are one thing. What are the outcome? Has it been 30 minutes already? Well, it's almost 10 here. So yeah, it actually has. Hang on a second. Alexa, stop. Alexa, reset 30-minute timer. Alexa, set a 30-minute timer. All right, I'm coming back. Sorry, everyone. But yeah, if you're watching this and you're seeing this, okay. These are the things that take time. You cannot. I don't care who you are. Work takes time. We've been on. So I wasn't going to make that, and all of this time and effort. You cannot rush. I mean, anything that you want to do well takes time. So, all right. If I see, so now I want to, let me put this in frame. So I just did that video, which that may get me canceled off of LinkedIn. But I'm not getting any jobs through LinkedIn, so it doesn't really matter. It's turning out that I'm only going to get a job through somebody I know. And I'm hearing that over and over and over and over and over again. But that's also, But just being valuable. And people, you have to solve a problem. You have to be valuable to someone. And that is that tricky thing. To get a job, you have to have experience. It's the circular problem. You have to have a job to get experience. You have to have experience to get a job. Blah, 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 blah. And don't say it's the chicken or the egg thing, because that actually, the chicken, the chicken came first. And I'm pretty confident about that, about evolution. So, and actually, I take that back. The more that I've thought about it, it would be the egg. Because the evolution, the thing evolved from something to the chicken, because I started to realize when I found out about the Protoceratops that a Protoceratops was a Triceratops without the horns, which that intrigues me to no end. That is unbelievably interesting. So, all right, I digress. Let me get this back over here so we can see any. I'm pretty sure the lizard. The lizards came first. Oh, Jan, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I know I'm all over the place. But we had Cryos join us today, probably from the stream. So I don't know if Cryos is still here, but thank you for joining. That's awesome. Let me see if I don't need to record right now, and I can cover that up. But all right, what did I have? All the artists sold tracks. That's what I was thinking. So that would be another great question. That's a business person. Hey, has every single artist sold an album? So all right, let's look at this. Artist invoice. Is it invoice or line? Invoice ID, customer ID. No, it's going to be invoice line. Invoice ID, track ID. So, all right, here we go. And track ID. Am I going to need album? I think I am. Customer, I'm not going to need. Invoice ID, I'm going to need. Track ID. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom is doing 5. Yeah, I love it when my vendors remind me that I owe them money. So cool. All right, invoice line. So the invoice line, invoice ID, track ID, album ID. So I want you to look at this. Album, then artist. Now, see, here's a real. I don't know. I'd have to think about the design of this, about the modeling on this. But here's a real world question, and everything that you're going to need to get to this. So the invoice line, the actual line by line that is going to feed into, and how this breaks down. And then the customer, the invoice goes to the customer. Is that going to be, that feels... Okay, so it wants to track every single line. Yeah, I see where they're going with this. So basically, so this is how we want to look at it. On invoice, let's pull this up. invoice one was this right here, and it was done by customer one, and blah 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 blah. So that's how they're doing it. All right, let's just go ahead and jump into this. So to answer this question, this simple question, we're gonna need lots of stuff. Select, we'll just get star going from invoice line. We need to this has all the purchases, because the invoice is just the total purchase, but we don't know what it is. We don't know anything about this. So this has enough. So the invoice is actually too far down. That's one thing that you have to understanding the data and what it represents. So you're going to get this question from your business partner, and they're like, hey, I want you to look at the invoices. So that right there. And I want you to tell me who hasn't sold any albums. Okay? So if you were to start there, let's say that they've already started on this, and again, this is where it gets where you get frustrated and you get taught to get frustrated. Your business partner needs a business answer. They are not a technical teammate. You're assisting them because they need to drive something. Either they need to drive sales, or they need to get rid of something that is not working. That's what business is. You want to give your customers what they want and remove the waste of what your customers do not want. Or if it's being missold, blah, blah, blah. So you have all these things. So do not ever assume that your business partner is going to send you in the right direction. Focus on their question. Had to learn that the hard way. So we take their question and we go, okay. So, and you just re-ask the question until you completely understand, and then you ignore everything else. Don't tell them don't let them tell you what the query needs to look like, how it needs to go about, things like this. You will go absolutely bananas. And this is also why I like this version of dbeaver, is because it reloads. How many lines are here? I don't know. You know what? Let's do this real fast. I need to know how many rows. Count star in invoice line. 2,240. Real quick. Boom. All right. So now, all right. So, oops. Can't do multiple. That was invoice line ID. Track ID. Invoice line ID. Invoice line ID. Invoice line ID. Oh. There we go. So, quick check. These are, I have no duplicate bits of information. That's where I like to start. All right. Let's see. So now what all do I... All right. What all do I need? I need track ID, and then I need album ID, and then I need artist ID, and I need artist. Holy moly. All right. Let's get at it. Join track ID. Join track on IL track ID equals T dot track ID join. So we went to track. Now I got album ID. Join album on T dot album ID equals, and you're never going to get this lucky having all of these be the same. You're just not. And especially having them be the same format, same data type. You're just not, and you're gonna have to handle that. We'll deal with that later. So let's see. Join, then album, then artist. Join artist on A dot artist ID equals A2 dot artist ID. So now I've brought this in. Now let's run this. So I want you to see. Now, this is piece 1. This is everything, every group that has sold. So basically, we did all of this. So we can start dwindling this down. So I really just need name, and I need artist dot, actually we're going to try this, name, see if this works. Nope. A2 dot name. Bingo. All right. So now I have all of these duplicates. Distinct. Let's see. Now we remember there's 266 names that have sold. All right. Now we need to do something. So now we're going to go select. We're going to stick with our select sales, artist sales. Artist sales as all right. And then select star from I was gonna get spoiled. All right, so cool. Same thing here. So I love this. So now let's tweak this just a touch. So now I need to bring in artist list. How many are here? 275. Anybody see what's happening? How many do I have here? I have 266. So just quick math. I have some artists who have not made any sales. So now this is what we're going to do. And this is where joins get very interesting. And I still have to make myself think about this. All right. And left and right and outer, and we'll go through this in a second. So I'm going to tweak this just a touch. Comma. Is it comma? Yeah. No, it's not when I don't have that. Artist sales, join. Outer join. Because I want you to think about this. Full outer join, left join, full outer join. So let's take a peek at this. SQL. Sometimes, because I've started to do the Venn diagram, join types. The Venn diagram. I love it. Yeah. Here we go. Let's bring this over here. Let's get this bad boy. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So now, this is the only problem with this, is you have to think about this as you're writing these. So right here, I'm joining. This is to the left. And I guess, nope, sorry. This is to the right of this. So if I were to do join, right, this takes priority. So you have, this is left join. I want everything that is here. A standard join. Inner join is redundant. Join just goes, hey, everything that is, so you have your left join, and then now here's, this should be left outer join. And then here's full outer join. Everything. And then this is everything that doesn't match. All right, so I want everything. Oh no, I want everything here, because artist sales. Yeah. See, this is why I have to. So I want right join. Bingo. Right join, artist, on then artist name. As as a on a dot name. I need to be consistent. As dot name equals a dot name. So see, here am I. Whoa. Okay, this is incorrect because I'm missing one. Because if you remember, artist has Artist has 270, 275. I thought it was 276. Okay, this is everybody. So these right here. Hang on. I got lots of messages coming through. Okay, I knew about that one. That's old. Got jiu-jitsu stuff going on. I don't know how legit this is. Okay. All right. Where this is on the right side, right? AS name is null. Rerun this. And then a.name. Bingo. So here are the 9. Here are the 9 artists that do not have any sales. And we did this in this little bitty snapshot. And I want you to think about all those steps that we had to go through to get that to happen. Oh, excuse me. And let's do a.artist ID. We can do a spot check. Doing audits on your work is never, ever, ever a bad thing. All right, invoice type, artist ID, track ID. I feel pretty comfortable because we already know what was the difference between them. Let's run this. 266. What's the math on that? 275 minus 266, that's 9. So we could go through and do this longhand. Well, no, wouldn't have to do it longhand. We could just go back. But here's the basis of because I don't want to get this too long. And I got 45 minutes. I got 75 minutes because I did that at 9:30 local. No way, they just used ChatGPT. That's crazy. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. I love all those catchphrases. Yeah, I just saw somebody, and then they had a video made with Chat GPT. That, hey, cuts down on production cost. I wonder how much it would cost. That'd be an interesting question. All right, let's record this. Any questions so far? Thanks for everyone coming and hang out today. I appreciate it. We just had some folks drop in. Can y'all hit the like button for me? Smash the like button, however you want to say that. There we go. So I can go through and check this, but we've already done quick math, and there's all sorts of ways to do. But does everybody understand how we did this? And again, don't memorize this. This is This is not the end all be all. It's a reference. Use it as a reference. This. Understand this. Understand being able to write very clean, very clean work. So, all right. And I needed everything. And of course, I could change the right join and put this in a different order and blah, 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 blah. But my nulls would change. Then it would go to the, would it be the other side? No, it'd still be that side. It'd just be first. All right. I need to speed this up. I need to speed this up. Because this is a long. There we go. That's everything, and then here the 9. All right, let's see what this looks like and how that fits. And I got all sorts of blue. No way. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to rig up an apparatus. Old clothespin. Seriously? All right, let me get everything set. And then I'll pull it back. And then we'll probably wrap. How long have we been on? Hour and 43 minutes. Hey, when you're working, time goes by fast. Okay. Oh, that's what I didn't need to do. I don't know if my grandmother would be proud or disappointed that I'm using a clothespin to do that. That actually doesn't look that bad, does it? Of course, if I flex down, yeah. I just popped it off. All right, so with my shoulders up, it's too tight, so I got to give it slack. Too much slack. There we go. All right. What would we call this? Right joins and null values? Not outer joins. That's already been 30 minutes. We're just flying through being busy today. Be right back, everybody. We'll record this and then call it a day. Alright. Because I need to eat and keep moving. That doesn't look too bad. Alright. Right joins and null values. Alright. Hi, I'm Sam. Right joins and null values. So, all right, here's a real business question that you're going to get asked. You have all this data, and a business partner comes to you and says, hey, is there a way for us to know what artists haven't made any sales? And absolutely. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go through and collect and do a whole bunch of joins, but you already know how to do that. But now here's the extra little trick. So you creating a CTE of artist sales right here, and you're referencing it here. Now where it gets tricky is you then need to join, and you're going to need to use a right join. And in this example, we're using a right join. And what's going to happen is you're going to then have columns that match. But what we're looking for is we're looking for the columns that don't match. So as we're aliasing here our artist sales, then we're going to filter. So here's a first use. So here's a first use of a where filter and is null. So this is a very real life question that a business partner would ask you, and you're going to need to know how to do this. And this is a perfect example of how to use it. A right join on a table that you created, and along with all of the data that is already existing. All right, make sure you follow for more. That felt choppy, but we're gonna make that work. And I got about an hour to edit that. All right, we're about at an hour and 48 minutes. Any questions before I wrap for today? Thank you everyone for coming to join. Jan, thanks for coming and hanging out. Haven't talked to you in a while. I hope all is well in your world. I know you had some changes over the years. Don't want to put your business out there, but here, let me give me this clip back here. It's driving me nuts. Ugh. Okay. I know that was exciting, and I hope hope a new norm has started. But hope you're doing well, honestly. But all right, if there's no questions, we will wrap for the day, and I will hopefully have some sort of update on my stuff, and we'll go from there, and maybe we'll do some prep work together. But either way, we will just keep swimming, as they say in the movies. But all right, thank you everyone. I love the support, and I will talk to everyone later.